You know, one of the hardest things about being a collector is getting a hold of the rare or discontinued items, but today I'm going to share two with you that I just recently picked up. But I'm not going to tell you, so you're going to have to stick around. So stick around and I'll share two of those items with you here in just a second. Hey there everyone, my name's Perry and welcome to The Potter Addict. Well, like I said, today we've got two rare items that I was able to pick up very recently, one of which has already been opened. It was an eBay purchase that I got for an absolutely amazing deal. I was very surprised and jumped on it the moment I saw it post, but we're going to start with that one since it's already opened, because I did have to take a look at it and review the items so that I could rate and release the money for the seller. But this particular item is one of those that I just have never even been able to pick up in online. Every time they sell out instantly whenever the Noble Collection has them, and Noble Collection US doesn't ever even offer this item anymore. It only can be found, I think it was the Noble Collection UK, but again, out of stock, with them. Now, this particular item is really hard to get out of its case. I struggled when I was trying to review this to rate the purchase. But this particular item is actually nicer than what I thought it was going to be. It's very, very heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it. So the bone handle, is this supposed to look like? I don't think is of any kind of a resin. Maybe it's got resin wrapped around it and the core is metal. But this particular item is really neat. The blade will fold down. You can keep it up. It's got such little details that make it, more unique. But if you remember the scene where he whips out this knife and he cuts his hands so that he can get entrance to the cave. This is a great little piece. And it's one of those obscure items. Out of all the movies, he whips this thing out for one scene, So I actually, when I saw this come up, I had to really rack my brain to remember when Dumbledore had a knife. And it came to me, but it definitely took some time. Going back through the movies and trying to figure it out. Got the little detail here on the blade, this is a great piece. And like I said, what makes it even better is the fact that it's just so hard to get a hold of. And that's how collecting is. Sometimes it's very odd, the items that hold such high value, because the only reason they hold such high value is because of how rare they actually are. Sometimes it's such an obscure item. It may not even, have a whole lot of meaning, but it was produced and it's associated with the movie and it was done in rare form. So, therefore you don't have a whole lot to go by besides the fact that if you want it for your collection, you're going to have to pay for it. Thankfully, the deal I got was almost just slightly above what it actually sells for when it sells on the Noble Collection site. So this thing will go online for $400, $500. Nowhere even near that, guys. Such a great, amazing deal. Such an amazing find. So happy that I was able to jump on that and get it. And then we move on to this piece. This is a piece that I have been on the hunt for since I started collecting. Every time it becomes available, it sells out almost the same day. And sometimes within an hour. I have seen it. I have never jumped on it quick enough, and it's always infuriated me. But I've really wanted to pick this one up, and I finally ended up getting it from the Noble Collection France, believe it or not. And I honestly think that it may still be available on their site. I have not checked recently because I stopped caring after I got a hold of one. But at the same time, I think you can pick it up on the Noble Collection's website still. So, but Noble Collection France, remind you, these are things that I've been figuring out as I go, guys. I mean, it's all new to me. I had no idea that that they even had multiple Noble Collection websites. You know, I thought Noble Collection was Noble Collection. So these are all new finds for me. But this particular piece, and I gave you a little hint at the beginning, this particular piece is one that I originally was super excited about, but then I realized that the collection is, bear with me guys, man, they really packaged this thing up well. So the collection they were like mini collection, and that kind of dissuaded me from buying it, but then I actually saw it on somebody else's, in somebody else's collection, and was sold. I mean, instantly sold, because it looks amazing. I don't need this anymore. We'll set that over here with Dumbledore's knife, and we will pull this out. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to look so fantastic with right with the other masks. I still need to get Bellatrix Lestrange's mask, but this is going to look, oh man, they have it wrapped in another plastic casing around the front. Hold on, I don't want to damage any of the masks taking this off. But guys, this one is a definite great piece to add, because it gives me some of the things that I wish that I could find in larger form. In fact, I asked when I was at the park, asking if any of the other masks they had up on display were for sale, but this piece is absolutely amazing. I mean, look at the different masks that are in this collection. There are some really amazing looking, dark, creepy masks, and I am so happy to add this. I mean, they're all like little masks. I believe that they're removable. I think you can take each one of these off, even though I don't want to. I just don't want to destroy any of the aesthetic of it. But it's the Death Eater Mask Collection. And the nice thing about this is that these plaques are very similar in size to both the Lucius Malfoy mask and the Bellatrix Lestrange mask. So the person I saw that had this displayed had this in between both masks, and it looked phenomenal. And I will more than likely try and figure out a way to display mine in similar fashion, because I love this. I mean, guys, this is an amazing pickup. If you can purchase this and it's not an astronomical price, please, by all means, get this. This is an amazing item. I will be staring at this after I stop recording, because the details in the masks, and I'm going to share that with you. You know, I'm going to put up that close up for you guys so that you can absolutely see. But the details in these masks, the little intricate patterns and everything are just amazing. I would absolutely buy each and every one of these in a full-size mask. Noble Collection, I'm offering you my money right now. Make these in full-size masks, and I will pay for each one. I know I can't be the only one out there. These look amazing. I would pay for all of them. I will have Bellatrix Lestrange as part of my collection, but I definitely would love to have all of these. All of these would be phenomenal in large form, hung on the wall. I mean, guys, I can't even begin to think about how amazing that would look on a wall together. So just a large version of this rather than a small scale. So, but guys, this is a quick video, a very, very quick video today. I mean, I've got the masks and I've got Dumbledore's knife, both two very rare items, really tough to get a hold of. I managed to get both of them, which I'm super excited about. Very excited to add them to my collection. Dumbledore's knife is going to go right back there with the UNESCO statue of Dumbledore. This guy is another story. I'm going to have to redo my collection and figure out how I'm going to display this, and it's really going to make it tough for me to not pull the trigger on Bellatrix Lestrange's mask, because I know how amazing the three of those pieces look together. So, but that's it, guys. That's all I've got. If you made it to this point, please subscribe, click the bell notification, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram, because I've got some other great stuff I'm going to do with these pieces and some of the other parts of my collection. I try and make it fun over there, and I've got some great stuff, so check me out. But again, guys, thank you for coming and joining me on another magical adventure. But until next time, all you wizards and muggles alike, keep it magical.